Whether you're buying or selling your home, get the benefit of expertise.
Hey, well, compliments to the show. You're really hitting on the subjects and you're telling the truth. I appreciate you.
Meet the team at dangemis.com. And now, filling in for Dan Gemis, your host, Joyce Blackmere.
Welcome back to the show. Thanks for joining us. I'm Joyce Blackmere, your host today. And in studio with me, I have Mara Ondego, sales rep with the Dan Gemis team. Hi, Mara.
Hi, Joyce.
Thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon.
Of course. My pleasure.
We're on the air till 1. You can hear us every Saturday and Sunday from 12 to 1 here on AM800. Today, we have a special guest. We have Chris Gibb on the line from Gibb Insurance with his insurance tip of the week. Hi, Chris.
Hey, Joyce. How are you?
Awesome. Thanks for joining us.
Well, hey, anytime. And, you know, I think you're starting to do a better job than Dan is on the radio, so I'm very impressed.
You know, put it in lights. Put me in lights.
Yeah.
There you go.
Joyce loves a good compliment. Yeah.
Chris, I have a question for you before you give us your tip of the month or week.
Okay.
Number 1, what are you doing for Sarah for Valentine's Day? Number 2, do you have any Super Bowl bets that you've made?
Okay. Well, you know what? It's funny you say that. We went out last night. We went to Mazar in South Windsor for Valentine's Day. And we figured it out over dinner. It was our 31st Valentine's dinner together.
Well, congrats. That's so sweet.
Yeah, so I said the moral of the story is be very careful who you talk to when you go to Shooter's restaurant in Amherstburg, because that conversation 31 years ago led us all the way to this.
Oh, there you go. Aw, that's nice. So what are you doing for the Super Bowl? Did you make any bets?
No, I didn't make any bets. You know what? I've kind of stopped making Super Bowl bets because I don't know if you remember back in the 90s when the Buffalo Bills went to the Super Bowl 4 times in a row and lost.
You know, Chris,
every
I
time.
do not follow football. I think I've made that very clear to our listeners this weekend.
You know what? I bet on the Buffalo Bills 4 times in a row back in the 90s and just lost every time. So it really took a lot of the wind out of my sails. So now I go for the food and for the commercials.
There you go. And the halftime show, right?
Oh, yes. I guess is it Rihanna? Rihanna's
yes,
on the halftime show?
Everybody's favorite. Awesome. Okay, so what do you have for us this week, Chris?
Okay, you know, the tip of the week, this one is going to be about car insurance, and I'm going to give everybody who has a car or, you know, lends a car to their friend or has a young driver in a car, one of the most important things, if you get into an accident, please get the insurance information of the other person who's in the accident with you. And you know that little pink card that you get every year with your insurance?
Yep.
All you need to do is take a picture of the other driver's insurance card, that little pink card. Because without the information on there, your insurance company needs to know the name of the insurance company and the policy number of the other driver so that they can waive your deductible and they can determine who's at fault. And a lot of times when the police come, they won't give you a copy of that information on the spot because of privacy reasons. So it's incredibly important that you get that information from the other driver so that your claim can proceed quickly rather than the insurance company waiting 3, 4, 5, even 6 weeks to get a copy of the police report.
Gotcha. Yeah, that was going to be my next question. What happens if you don't, or you forget, or your nerves are all frazzled and, you know, you don't follow the right protocol?
Exactly. That's what we find. You know, and most people don't get into car accidents, so when they do, their nerves are all frazzled. If you don't get that information, we have to wait for the police to file the report and upload it to their document system, so the insurance companies can pull it out of that system. And I've seen it take 4 to 6 weeks is not uncommon, and then you're sitting there waiting to get your deductible back, and it's really frustrating. So if you can just remember to get that information, we can process your claims so much quicker and with a lot less hassle.
So let's talk about it for a second. If they did forget that, obviously there's a longer period to get your deductible back and what have you. But is there a standard for insurance companies to start the repair process if it's needed, or I don't know what? I don't even know exactly how to word what I'm trying to ask. Can you read?
No. I know exactly what you're asking. I can fill in the blanks and help you out. So your claim can proceed. You know, if you have the right coverage. Even though we don't have the information we need, they can proceed with the claim, they can get the repair work done, but at the end of the repair, if we don't have that other person's insurance information, and it's not your fault in the accident, they have to charge the deductible, and then you get your deductible back once we get that other person's insurance information.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
well, that's a great tip. That's important.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world, but it just makes everything so much easier for people if that's all we need is that insurance information. Once we have that, we can handle all the rest. And
awesome.
Even if the other driver won't give you their insurance information, which they're supposed to, but sometimes people get a little kooky about that, if you can just get a picture of their license plate or the VIN number, the serial number on their car, you know, where you can see it when you look in from the dashboard.
Yep.
The insurance companies have the ability to run the driver's, the license plate or the VIN number and pull out the insurance information. So picture of that pink slip is best, but a license plate or even the VIN number of the other person's car would help us process everything faster.
Another great tip. Awesome. Thanks
so
much, Chris. Now, if listeners have questions about insurance or have insurance needs, how can they get a hold of you?
The best way to get a hold of us is just give the office a call anytime, 519-736-8228. You'll talk to Danielle, who are fantastic. They know more than I do, so you just call anytime. Or if you prefer, you can just email me. It's Chris, CHRIS, at Gibb Insurance, GIBB Insurance, all one word, .ca.
Great. Well, Chris, thanks so much. As always, we appreciate the information. I'm sure the listeners do as well. That's some really great information. So enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday, Chris.
Absolutely, I will. I'm looking forward to eating too much and watching some good commercials.
Awesome. Well, enjoy.
Okay. Thanks a lot, and you guys have a great rest of your day.
Thanks so much. You too. So before we go to our next break, Mara, I'm just going to have you revisit the open house that we have this afternoon.
Yes, so we have an open house today, 1 until 3 p.m. The address is 148 Gibbon in Harrow. It's a 4-bedroom, 2 full bathroom ranch, and it is fully renovated.
Awesome. So Lisa Vandermeeren, broker with the Dan Gemis team, will be there today between 1 and 3, 148 Gibbon in Harrow. And I think I mentioned earlier in the show, but the owner of this property, we had one of his listings last year or the year before, does some phenomenal work. Any member of our team would love to show you the property. If you're unable to make it there today, we can arrange a private tour of that home or any other home in Windsor and Essex County. And I should mention, while I have you on the line, that our team covers all of Windsor and Essex County, everything from Bell River, Lakeshore, Tecumseh, Windsor, LaSalle, Amherstburg, Harrow, Essex, Kingsville, Leamington, everywhere in between. And we offer free home market evaluations as well as buyer consultations as well. It's very important to us that our clients are well educated and well informed and making decisions that are right for them. You can reach out to us anytime with any questions, even if you just have a question about the market and timing at 519-566-5565. You can also find us online at dangemis.com. When we come back, we have our featured business, Anchor Coffee. We're going to talk to them and learn a little bit more about their story. And we're also going to give away a $50 gift card to the Richmond Popcorn Company. This is your last chance text us the keyword movie with your full name to 10800, and we will give away that gift card after the break. And if we have time, I just noticed that we have a listener question that has come in saying, should I sell now or should I wait? It's a pretty broad question, so maybe we'll try to tackle that as soon as we get back from this next quick commercial break. So stay tuned, please. There's still lots more to come on the Dan Gemis Real Estate Show.